This is the 2009 Honda CR-V that I'm going to be doing an oil change on. So here we got the oil drain container, jack stand here, one jack stand over there, and you got the actual jack itself right there. I could not find the bar that goes to this. I'm using an extension and a screwdriver for, you know, to pump it up and then release it. I have no idea what I did with the bar that goes to that. But anywho, here's the engine. It's a 2.4 IV Tech dual overhead cam. It doesn't look too pretty in there. Go ahead and do the oil change on this and put in some fresh synthetic oil in there. Alright, so I forgot to record that part, but I got the car all jacked up. Got the jack stands on there too. All that's looking good. So I'm just going to get underneath and drain the oil. Alright. Let's first just remove the oil filter. There we go. There goes the oil filter. Yep. There we go. Man, that was tight on there. Whew. Alright, so whenever you do an oil change, always remember to replace this washer. This is called a crush washer. Once you tighten it the first time, it's already crushed and it won't crush anymore. So if you go to put it in the second time, there's a possibility that it might leak. And it's not a good idea to crank it all the way down until it doesn't leak. Because if you do that, you'll just strip you'll just strip the threads on this aluminum pan, and that is a bigger headache than you think. So just replace the new one right there. In case you're looking for them, here's the part number. It is Dorman 095-015. This is a pack of 15. Get yourself some. Now we just gotta wipe that down and put the drain plug back in there with a new crush washer. So I know it's still dripping, but I'm still gonna give it a little wipe down to clean the area. Then we put the drain plug in there with the new washer. This is the leak pretty much already stopping. Finish putting the rest of the way in. And tighten it down. Now, what do I do with that wrench? You may reposition this side. There we go. Nice and tight. We don't want to overdo it, or else we'll strip the threads on the aluminum pan. Alright, so here we got the oil filter. Yes, I know, it is a Fram, but before you give me any crap about using Fram, this is a Tough Guard Fram. Look up how these are made. These are good ones. So cheap ones are the ones that are all orange, like the one I just took out of this Honda. This one is a silver one. These are actually built good. These are not made out of cardboard inside. These are actually made out of the real deal. Valvoline 5W20 full synthetic advanced, yada 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 yada. This fancy cap. It comes with a nice little spout. Slowly topping this off. A little spout really does help. Alright, so that should be good enough. Let that bubble up, let it settle. And we'll go ahead and screw it onto the engine. And don't forget, always lubricate the gasket seal. Because if you don't, you'll have a hell of a nightmare trying to take it off next time you go to do the oil change. Always lube that up. See the oil in there. It's all primed up, ready to go. Alright. There we go. There we go. Nice and hand tight. Never use a tool to tighten an oil filter, or else you will never get it off. Now you're probably wondering, holy crap, dude, did you just put 5 quarts in the Honda engine? Yeah, because whenever I do the oil change on this thing, for some reason, 4 quarts, it just isn't enough. I add 5 quarts, and it's perfect. Don't ask me why, because the recommendation is like 4.7 quarts, like 4.2, 4.3. But that's always under the hash marks, or always under the dotted lines on the dipstick. So I add the 5th quart, it's always perfect. I'll just clean out this overspill. Alright, let's wipe down the dipstick and check it again. See, 5 quarts, look where it landed. Boom, right there. 5 quarts. So it's good. As long as it's between these 2 lines, it's all good. And this is where 5 quarts lands it. Seems to be right up here. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it's right up here, just under the top line. My local auto parts store will actually take the whole container with the used oil. Of course, there are other auto parts stores that will take these and empty them into a container that they have. But not all auto parts stores have those containers to dump the oil in.